This is the poem, that is the end of that. Yeah, I did this poem last month, but halfway through it, I completely forgot it, and I just improv the whole thing, and I was like, everyone's going to know, but apparently not many people did. But yeah, so I'm going to do... I told you that.
You should have kept your mouth shut about that.
So I'm going to try and do it again. Okay, it's called I'm Listening Too Close. When I became music's easiest kid, my helpless grace woke weeping. They say, how can we haunt what held him together? See, they knew. My body shivers with alive the moment gangs of fragile piano keys press their fingers softly around its windpipe, as swarms of violins sweep mournfully, harass the shadow of my stricken pulse, duct tape stashed beneath their curved, carved bows. Ready to muffle any timid whimper of resistance from a gut they can take willing hostage. My eyes watch the hi-fi's LCD display flash SOS with prayer, with a dust-scattered pause button to listen to the nervous of its twitch. These hands have never come close to reaching for anything but repeat. Even when scratch marks on CDs promised me they have purpose, tell me they claw at Panasonic Discman lasers, begging the tracks to swap. Tell me they saved too many artists from swallowing so much sound, goodnight kisses upon their lovers' palms with their white noise. But this poem is no drowned musician's eulogy. This is my write what you know. This is my outstretched hand addressed to anybody, fist-fighting music that shakes break beats from bruises, serenades every scar-struck bone with healing gratitude, wounds deeper than the shrapnel of Israeli bullet shells. Will you let it win? Let it win. Collect its chord patterns like broken voices, played with the goosebumps across your skin so they hum back fixed in the tune of you. Carry its orchestra crash through the sold-out concert hall of your swelling chest. Know that lost in the glitz of Grammy ceremonies, pockets of strangers sat slumped against Class Z balcony seats, listening to those thankful wrists, count the seasons that award-winning album kept the razor blade caged. Imagine a generation of artists, all those guilty souls quivering with shame, knowing that the certified platinum masterpieces they created were created without a dent to the force of their flesh. When there is a dying man riding on an ambulance stretcher who has moulded the pattern of his stumbling heartbeat to the rhythm of John Coltrane's Blue Train, swearing to nurses, hey, whoa, if you just touch the gramophone's needle like a drip, to the trumpets blowing through my lungs, I swear, I will live an octave longer. And this is for that image, painting success way truer than any MTV Awards Golden ever could. So never give thanks to the silence between songs on your favourite records for catching your stolen breath. I give up every oxygen cell in surrender. I lay my arms and my own inside the faithful arms of records that have bound my heart with safety rope. Threaded with anthems I sing off key to the pitch of remembering who I am. Sometimes it's better to tighten those knots than ask to be cut free. Because the night reality thrust the carving knife to the carving cords of my headphones. He was drunk and he leered to them. He said, hey, you cannot paint car parks pretty. You cannot play over a widow's pain. For weeks afterwards I woke in sweats, obsessing over whether my ears had been listening, if they could seal themselves shut with hurt. Refused to hear a second more of sound until the freckles covering my forearms leaked lyrics like teardrops, until only blankets of album artwork could keep the cold from my trembling frame, until the sky split apart every single star, plucked their points like electric guitar strings, resounded a chorus so deafening, my eyes echoed its blinding hymn. To the blushing loaves of those ears, begging, pleading, on their knees, saying, hey, the world takes so much away that some people swear if they listen closely, they can always hear the music. Will you listen? Listen. It is giving everything back. I say listen. The music gives me everything back.